Hare Krishna, everyone. We welcome you for this Saturday's session. Today's session is a very special session. We'll get to why it is so special. So please hear this attentively. But before that, as always, we will start with the chanting of the holy names with some kirtan, and then we'll go into the actual class. I will just mute everyone, but I request you all that, okay, please chant as we and clap your hands as we do that. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminate Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatto Desha Tarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar
I'm sorry. What are we chanting? I'm sorry.
Bhakta Vrinda. We are chanting uh, the
I, I
the Jai
I'm
Shri.
sorry. I didn't know.
No problem. We will, I will explain this mantra today, actually. This is the topic of my today's session. So your question will
Yeah,
be addressed.
yeah.
Yes, and why this is important. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone clap. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivrajikacharya Ashtottar Satasri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vindashila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivrajikacharya Ashtottar Satasri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदताौ सङ्कीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ युगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining on this Saturday. This is a special session, and I will very soon reveal why it is very special. Um, so our male Prabhu is very wonderful. He was asking the question of why we are chanting this mantra. We will address this very soon. And I wanted to share that. Um, See, like before we get started with our session, I wanted to share this that see, in this world, if we look at ourselves and if we look at everyone around us, we will observe one common pattern. One who is working in a job, they are trying to serve like some supervisor. Okay, that supervisor is again trying to serve his next supervisor. That supervisor is again trying to serve his next supervisor. So like this, there is a chain, and whoever is the top, he's he does not have anyone in the up in the hierarchy, but he is trying to serve his family. So everyone, if you see, they are trying to serve. And if you see, like, okay, okay, who is this? Like, if if one is trying to serve other, another is trying to serve another person, another is trying to serve another person. So like this, there is a chain of people who are serving, and you might not find anyone who is not trying to serve anyone. Whatever we do, we are ultimately trying to serve anyone. We are trying to serve someone. So, Jivero Swarup hoye Nitya Krishna Das. This is the nature of all living entities to serve. Okay. The nature of all living entities is to serve. So, and but our scripture says that the eternal position of a living entities, Jivero Swarup hoye, what is that? Is that he is eternally a servant of Krishna. Somehow or other, now let's take scenario here. Like, okay, even if you see in the animal kingdom also, it is the same thing. Animal, birds, like, okay, so same thing. Like they are also trying to serve someone or the other. Okay, but our constitutional position is that we are eternally the servant of Krishna. Because we are trying to serve other living entities without Krishna being in the center, what happens? That sometimes there are conflicts that comes. Okay, till you are doing whatever is best in, till someone is serving us to whatever we think is best for us, we like them. But as soon as they criticize us or as soon as they give us some feedback, what happens? We don't like them. I mean, we think, okay, fine, yeah, they are good, but yeah, they are a little bit critical. We think like that. Oh, let me see. Mel Prabhu, you had a question. You had raised a hand. I just saw. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I didn't my that was from earlier today. I didn't know that I had to lower the hand.
Okay, okay, okay. No,
So yeah. That was just about the beginning chant.
yeah,
Um
yes,
that's what that was.
sure. So, so yeah, so our eternal position is that we are constitutionally servant of Krishna. And what happens is we are we are all trying to be happy in this world. Is there anyone who does not want to be happy? Please raise your hand. Who thinks that, okay, I don't want to be happy. I want to be very unhappy. No, there is no one like that. If you look at an ant, see, we can learn so much from the from from people, from insects, from anyone and everyone. An ant, if you see, they are trying to take that cube of sugar, like, okay, into their hole. All their lifetime, they will take it to their, they will be spending to carry this, okay, into their hole. And many times, what happens is, by the time they reach the hole, this sugar cannot go into the hole and it is left outside. Okay. The ant only can crawl into the hole, but the sugar is left outside. It has spent all its time, and that sugar is unprotected. Now it is left outside. That is our nature. We are spending all our energy in something which we will not take forward with us. If you evaluate anything that we have, anything that we are working very hard for, struggling or giving our life for this, it will not go with us. So our eternal position, as I was saying, is Jivaro Swarupa Krishna Nitya Das. And once one associates, one learns to associate with Krishna, because Krishna has this nature. He's Satchid Ananda. Please make a note of this point. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means he's eternal. He has been present from time immemorial. He will be there after we are gone, from up to time immemorial. Second is Chit. Chit means he's full of knowledge. And third is he's Anand. He's always in a blissful state. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mamai Vangshu Jiva Loke. Mamai Angsho. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. And being part and parcel of Krishna, we also have these three nature. We want to be eternal. Eternal means no one wants to die. Please raise your hand who thinks I really want to die. No, no one wants to die. Okay, no one wants to die. Okay, when we see death, we think, okay, this is finished. Okay, so this nature comes from eternal nature, comes from Krishna. And then Chit means full of knowledge. Every one of us are looking for knowledge. There are different type of knowledges that we try to get depending on what really attracts us. But we are all looking for knowledge. Let us accept this fact. If for those people who are working in the IT industry, they think, okay, let me get upgraded my skills. Okay, let me do this thing. Many people are saying, okay, what can I learn? What university can I go to get a better job? How can I get a better pay rate? We are hungry about knowledge. What is happening in news? Tell me. Yes. Sometimes, okay, hey, what is news? We say this, right? Why is it like that? We want to know. We have this thirst for knowledge. That nature comes from Krishna. And third is blissful. It is a divine happiness. We are all looking for happiness, but in this material world, no matter whatever we are looking for, okay, we may have happiness, which is temporary, but then, okay, we have ups and downs. That is the nature of this material world. So that is why now since we are studying this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna came to give us this science of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is telling us through this science that, my dear children, and who are the children? Krishna is saying, Aham Bija Prajapita. I am the seed-giving father of all living entities. Okay. Oh, my dear children, you know what? You are in this material world. Material world is dukkhale ashashvatam. It is a miserable place. You may be finding happiness, but whatever you see as happiness now, eventually it will be revealed that it is a place of misery. Okay. So, but this is just a material world. This is only one portion of my creation. But there is another world, spiritual world. And in that spiritual world, it is full of happiness. So please prepare yourself. You actually belong there. You are right now here, but you actually belong there. So please prepare yourself. And when we prepare ourselves, it is an experiential science. Through that preparation, we learn that, okay, whatever is over there, we experience that here and we get ready for that place. How many of us are looking for infinite happiness? Okay. A happiness that is totally unending. So we are all looking for that. And that happiness, how can it be obtained? It can be obtained when we start associating with Krishna, when we start loving Krishna. So I initially mentioned that about our relationship with Krishna. There are different types of relationships. There can be relationship. See, like it is not easy to love someone. I mean, if someone comes and says, "Okay, you have this person, please love him," it doesn't work that way, right? So, in order to love someone, you need to know about that person. What are the qualities of that person? What does this person like? Uh, and why should I love this person? Okay, what has he done? Like, so we try to understand that person more and more. And when we sometimes we may not be wanting to love some person, but then okay, by knowing the person's qualities, we start loving that person, right? Isn't it that way? So, so as you may have heard many times, okay, there is this concept of love of God, okay, and there are many types of different types of doctrines. Okay, I was mentioning about okay, initially about the um, science of Krishna consciousness, that where our constitutional position is to serve. So in this, if you see this um, this love of God, this is considered to be the highest. Let us understand why this is highest. Then we will go into a little more detail and especially go into why this session is so special. So if there is a student in the college, a student goes up to college, and many times you will see our Dhruva Mataji is in a university. She knows, like, okay, she must be interacting with many people. Our Amit Prabhu is in a university. He must be interacting with many people there. I don't know who is R here. I see someone with name R. Is that Hare Krishna? Can you please unmute and tell your name, please? Okay. I heard something from, uh, but it was not audible. Okay, no worries. Okay, so um, give me one moment. Okay, so it is a person goes to the university, and if you find a student always blaspheming their parents, oh, my father is a like he's a rich guy. He doesn't give me money when I need it for my enjoyment, right? And all like I did so much, but they are not doing anything. They are not trying to understand me. We have come across people like that, right? Does it sound familiar? What do you think? Have you come across that? Dhruva Mataji, what do you think? Amit Prabhu, is it relatable? Yes. So So we come across people like this. Then let's think there are many people like this who might call up their dad or like their mom, like, okay, when they're in time of need. Dad, please send me $2,000. I need it. And then for 3 months, you don't get to see this son or daughter, whatever. Okay. Right? This is another category. The third category is where someone is very duty bound. Okay, they will be always be willing to uh, they are they're always duty bound. They feel that okay, it is my duty to take care of my relatives, family, friends, whatever. And there is a fourth category who are bound by love. Okay, so let's talk about these first three categories. If there is a person who is always blasphemous to his parents, another category who is very selfish, reaches only out when there is a need, and third thing is who are very duty bound. Now if the father comes to know that okay, his all three children are in a need of money, first person, he said, I know you will not give me anything, but still I need $2,000. Can you give me? Father says, no, I don't have money. I knew it, you will not give it. Tack. Second guy calls up and he says, like, okay, can you give me some money right now? I need some money. Okay, father is yet to say something. And third guy calls up, like, okay, he's talking to his father, like, okay, it's been a long, I mean, the third guy, since he's duty bound, he's always calling parents to check, like, okay, how they're doing. This time also he calls up, but he doesn't tell anything about the money. But the father comes to know all three of them are in need of money, and somehow the father doesn't have so much cash. He can only give 2,000. Which child do you think the father will give? Anyone? Any thoughts? Yes, Lalu Kako, I'll come to you. But before that, anyone else? You can unmute and say it. Is it not unmutable?
Oh, it kind of cut in and out when you were talking. What was the question again? My apologies.
Oh, yeah, please.
My question was like, okay, which, since the uh, father has limited cash, and all three of his sons, one who is blasphemous to him, one who is selfish, like who only calls his dad, like, okay, at the time of need, and the other one, like who regularly calls up, okay, takes is duty bound, like he's always taking care of his parents, like okay, he just calls up and says, "Okay, how are you doing? Is there anything I could do?" Out of his duty. All three of them call up. The third one doesn't say about that he needs money, the one who is duty bound. But the father comes to know that all three are in need of money. I'm cash crunch. I can only give them $2,000. Each of them need $2,000. So if he has only $2,000, whom will the father give? That's the
The
question.
third one,
Yeah, definitely the third one. Yeah,
Definitely third one, right? Why is that so? Because
because of yeah. Sorry.
because the third one has the mood of service. Okay, third one is serving the father. Okay, so in very similar way, in bhakti also, there are these three types. First one, who is always blasphemous, is the atheist who does not believe in the Supreme Father. The second one is someone who goes to the Father to only ask for things. I need this. I need this. When I have a need, I go there. And when I'm not in need, I'm not to be seen. Okay. And the third one is duty bound. The third person goes to serve. So the third person automatically is dear to the father, to a material father also. And Krishna is a person, so he deals like that. But higher than this is a person who deals with love. And what happens? In love, it is like this. One who is bound by love, like, okay, that person will reciprocate and will be willing to serve the father in any capacity that he can go to. Whatever is his capacity, he wants to go beyond his capacity to serve. So that whoever is operating in that mode of love, that person is the highest. But in order to reach the highest, we have to start. If we aspire for that, then we should at least aspire to be at the duty bound stage. And then we'll be able to get to that fourth stage where we operate in love. So, in order for us to understand this, Krishna said that, okay, Krishna, he manifests in different forms. He manifests to some, like some of them, like, okay, there are different types of spiritual practitioners. And among the spiritual practitioners, just give me one moment here. Among the spiritual practitioners, there is a practitioner who actually practices by um, it is based on their revelations. Some of them are practicing their spirituality to attain to and trying to worship, or they look at the higher power as an impersonal. That means it is a supreme light. This is one level of practice. Please make a note of this because this is very important. If this is a very foundational thing, and it will really help you as you move forward. So this is one level where one practitioner's highest level is the spiritual light. The second one is where a person practices by understanding that their highest level is that Krishna is in everyone's heart, or they look at the supreme power. They understand that the supreme power is present in every living entity. And the third level, higher than that, is where we understand that Krishna is a supreme person. Okay, he is Bhagavan. He is all omnipotent, and he has 6 major qualities. We'll come to these 6 major qualities later. We already discussed about this long back, but we'll talk about this later. So the Srimad Bhagavatam goes into depth, and it says, Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvam yajnanamadvayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavana iti shabdate. So what this means is, those who are really intelligent, those who are really learned, they understand that the Brahmeti, which means the impersonal light, the Paramatma, that means that the Lord is in everyone's heart, and Bhagavan, that means the absolute form of the Krishna that we see. They are all the same, one and the same person. It is the light of that person, it is that expansion of that person which remains in the heart, and it is the ultimate form of that same person, okay, which is Bhagavan. I will give a small example with this. And if a child goes ahead and sees, like, if you take a child, okay, hey, come, we'll see some nice thing. And there is suddenly the child sees a light, and there's a horn. Oh, sounds familiar? So when you see this, at the time the child says, see, light, light, light. Okay. Now, okay, this child goes away. Then we take another child. Okay, let's come and see. I'll show you a nice thing. And this time, when the child sees, this is a train that was going, and the first child saw is from the front. Now, next child, as the train is starting to move from the station, the child sees, hey, there is a very nice thing. This is something very nice. It has so many boxes, and all of them are moving. Okay, and do you like it? Yeah, it is a moving, very nice toy. This child says, okay, let's come. So this second child is gone. Then the third child comes. The third child comes, like, okay, let's go. You'll see. This time the train is standing in the station. And we tell the child, let's get onto the train. And then the child says, oh, this is so nice. There are so nice seats. You can even sleep here. You get nice food also here. You get all these different facilities over here. Oh, there are restrooms here as well. I could never imagine, like, okay. So when this child sees this, like, okay, is astonished. Now I have a question, like, okay, which child is right? Is it a light? Is it a set of different bogies? Or is it the third one where you see all this restroom and everything, like, okay, and the food and sleeping arrangement? It is all three. All three of them are correct. Only a matured adult will know that, okay, this child is also right, this child is also right, that child is also right. It is just by the nature of how they have seen it from their perception, which is where there are different practices. And through these different practices, different people are aiming at different practices. We call, see, this Krishna consciousness is not sectarian. And Prabhupada very wonderfully explains in the introduction of Bhagavad Gita. He says, let's see, there is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, all these different things are there. These are different practices. But then a Hindu can become a Muslim can become a Christian, and he can again become a Hindu, or he can become again a Muslim. All these transformations can happen. And all these practices are aimed to look at one thing, to understand that Supreme Father, God. But we have to understand one thing, that the underlying nature, underlying dharma, or Mel Prabhu has named him dharma, the underlying dharma or the characteristics of the person is that everyone wants to serve. Each and everyone wants to serve. That is the root thing. No matter what one is practicing, but the root is that one wants to serve. This is the eternal religion of the person. No matter, we may have a banner that, okay, I am a Hindu, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, but underlying to that, we have our eternal religion is that, okay, we want to serve. And what does eternal mean? Eternal is called in Sanskrit as Sanatan, Sanatan Dharma. So we are actually Sanatan, we are actually eternal living entities, we are actually souls. Okay, and as spirit souls, our nature is to serve. And when we engage in serving Krishna, right? Because in the material world, if you're engaging in serving one another, what happens is there is conflict, with different type of things happen, right? We all know that. But when we serve Krishna and when we bring Krishna into the center of our relationships, then what happens? We grow through our situations. And Krishna wanted to give this love of God to everyone. Okay, so Krishna, what he did is he gave Bhagavad Gita. He said, my dear children, this is Bhagavad Gita for you. Surrender unto me. I will take care of you. Sarva dharma parityaja mam ekam shranam raja aham tom sarva vavebhyo moksheshami. Means surrender unto me. I will take care of your past sinful reactions. You will not have any of those, and do not fear. But the problem is, we are all Kali Yuga people. We are in this age of Kali. How to surrender? Okay. Surrender is a very, I mean, in this age of Kali, we are insignificant. We show like, okay, I am very sincere, like myself. I am a hypocrite. I'm trying to speak on something. But as a, like, I have no love for Krishna, but I'm trying to speak on a topic of like this. So Krishna is telling like, okay, surrender. Having given this Bhagavad Gita to all of us for 5,000 years back, Krishna experienced this, my children in Kali Yuga. They are so foolish, they are so dumb. They will not be able to cross over this material world and come to the spiritual world. But they belong here. I really have to arrange for something. So that is why that same Krishna, he manifested in another form. And let us talk about this form. This is actually, this is where our class, this is the prime theme of our class. And so I want to take you to this journey. Please hear very attentively from here, because you will definitely have a wonderful takeaway from this point. Let me ask you something, like whatever I explained so far, were you all clear with what I shared? You can show thumbs up. Okay. Okay, thanks. So let me, oh, thank you, Amit Prabhu. I'm seeing your messages here actually. Thank you. So Let me share my screen here. Where did that screen go? So for those of you who have been to our Shishi Radha Kunjabiri's temple, where our, Radha Kunjabiri is very merciful. Let me give me one moment. Okay, now hopefully it should work. Not working. Hmm. Try now once again. Oh yes, now it is. Now I can see that. Can you see my screen? Okay. So you have all, for those of you who are in Michigan, you have all had darshan of Shishi Radha Kunjabiri, the most merciful Shishi Radha Kunjabiri. This is Shishi Radha Kunjabiri. For those of you who are not here in Michigan, I want you to pay attention. Look at this very carefully because you will get something very wonderful. This is the darshan of Shishi Radha Kunjabiri. There are many temples of ISKCON, and in each temple of ISKCON, Prabhupada has given different names of Krishna. Radharani's name is same. Okay, in Radha Kunjabiri, Radharani is the eternal consort of Krishna, Shri Krishna. And Krishna's name here is Shri Kunja Bihari. Okay, so we have two personalities. One is Krishna and one is his eternal consort, Srimati Radharani. It is Krishna only, but he has expanded. One is the universal father and another is the universal mother. Okay. These are the two personalities. Okay. This same Krishna came to give us this Bhagavad Gita 5,000 years ago. Then he wondered that, okay, these my kids, they will not understand. They are this Kali Yuga reject people. They will not understand my message. They are not following. What I spent so much time with Arjun and I gave this, but they did not understand it. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me come back once again. So this same Krishna comes only 500 years back. Only 500 years back, he has come for all of us. He understands that people like us will be in difficulties. So what he does, he comes like this. He comes this time. Shri Krishna has given the message, but Radharani says, no, no, no. As a mother, I am very worried. See, mothers are generally very worried, right? Mothers are they are very concerned about their children. So mother is very worried. And this time, the mother being concerned about us, he says that, okay, Krishna wants to go. Like, I want to go and explain. But Radharani says that, okay, you will go in my mood. You don't scold your kids, okay? Please be very compassionate to your kids. So Krishna comes in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, this is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. This is the personality who is towards the extreme left in our temple and even in other temples also. And what is the specialty of this personality? This is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He is Krishna himself, but he's in the mood of Radharani and he's in the complexion of Radharani. He's in the golden color. And because he's in the golden color, he's called Gauranga. Gauranga means that personality who is golden in color. And Radharani's other name is Gaurangi because she is the feminine personality who is in the golden color. So he has come here. Now the thing is like, okay, now understood that Gauranga Mahaprabhu has come here, Sri Krishna Chaitanya has come here. He's called by different names, and I'll tell you the different names also. This, we see these two personalities. Are you all familiar with these two personalities? Have you seen them? So this on the left, on the right hand side, first see. This is that same, this is that same Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He's also called as, see, I have listed the names here. He's also called as Lord Chaitanya. He's also called as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And many call him just Mahaprabhu also. And that is this personality on the right hand side. And who is there on the left hand side? On the left hand side, we have Lord Nityananda. He is actually the same personality who appeared as Krishna's brother 5,000 years back, Balaram. That same brother came in again with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Lord Nityananda. See, Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the Krishna himself. He's God himself. And he's the ultimate, he's same Krishna, he's that same, but he has come in the mood of a devotee. And Nityananda, who is Balaram, who is Krishna's brother, then he came in as servitor Lord. He's in the mood of always serving. And whatever we see around us, whatever we see that is used for Krishna's service, actually practically everything, that is Nityananda. If we use that in Krishna's service, it becomes instantly surcharged, it becomes spiritualized. If we use anything in Krishna's service, that becomes spiritualized. That is actually Nityananda's expansion. So how is it? How can we understand that? I'll give you a very small example. Our Dhruva Mataji, what does she do? Whatever she hears, she shares with others. Okay, she has a desire that, okay, oh, this person also come to this session. This person also comes to the temple. Our Mel Prabhu, he brought our Cedric Prabhu other day. Okay, now this could be a person in a material platform. Okay, but Mel Prabhu had a desire, let me go and bring him to this platform. As soon as he brought him to this platform, right, there is a spiritual surcharge that is going in there. Okay. Now, sometimes it may so happen that the receptor may not be that good, but the spiritual energy has already gone there. Okay. The spiritual energy is not lost, it is eternal. It will be there. When the time is right, and when the right potency manifests, when the environmental conditions are good, it works. That time they have an experience. And it is all about experience. Krishna wants to give this experience to each and everyone. You know what Gauranga Mahaprabhu said? He said, what Gauranga Mahaprabhu did, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did is, he came 500 years back and he spread this love of God everywhere. It is said, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jive Daya Kori Swaparshad Shriya Dham Shaho Avatari. This Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, out of his causeless mercy on living entities, Swaparshad and Shriyodham, he brought all his associates and he brought his spiritual land into this material world. And what is that place? That place is Sridham Mayapur, which is where Lord Chaitanya advented. I will just mute everyone just so that okay, there is some background noise, but he advented there. Then, but what was his purpose? Why did he come here? It is said, अत्यंत दुर्लभ प्रेम করিবারে দান শিখায় শরণাগতি ভকতের প্রাণ. Atyant durlabh, or a most rare thing he came to give. What is that? Atyanta durlabha prem. Prem means love. He came to give love of Krishna to everyone. Atyanta durlabha prema poribare dan. He came to distribute it, donate it to everyone. He did not come to say that, okay, give me this, I will give you that. He came to donate to everyone. Okay, how many of you have donated any time in the past? Right? We have who some of us have donated. When we donate, is there an expectation? Oh, I'm donating. See, I'm giving you this. Why didn't you give me those things? We don't do like that. Right? We don't seek out like, okay, I need those, so let me donate this. That is business. But Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to donate the love of God. He wanted to overflood everyone with love of God. Kuripare dan shikhaye sharanagati bhakoter pran. Shikhaye sharanagati. He came to teach us how to surrender. What was Krishna's last message, ultimate message in Bhagavad Gita? सर्वधर्म परित्याज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वं सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुच. He said, abandon all types of activities and surrender unto me. I will take care of all your, I will free you from all your past sinful reactions. Ma sucha, do not fear. But how will this happen? That is why Mahaprabhu had to come. That is why Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying, Shikhaye Sharanagati Bhakotera Pran. And, and this Sharanagati is most dear to those sincere devotees. Now, what happens if we do Sharanagati? What is Sharanagati? What is this surrender? Please tell me more about this. Then it is said, now please hear carefully because there is a very wonderful message after this. দৈন্য আত্মনিবেদন গুপ্তিতে বরণ অবশ্যই রাখিবে কৃষ্ণা বিশ্বাস পালন ভক্তি অনুকূল মাত্র কার্যের স্বীকার ভক্তি প্রতিকূল ভাব বর্জন অঙ্গীকার. There are 6 elements of surrender. Please make a note of these. This is very important for those who are sincere. We need to, it should be inscribed in our heart. What are those 6 elements? দৈন্য আত্মনিবেদন গোপ্তৃত্বে বরা অবশ্যই রাখিবে কৃষ্ণ বিশ্বাস পালন ভক্তি অনুকূল মাত্র কার্যের স্বীকার ভক্তি প্রতিকূল ভাব বর্জন অঙ্গীকার. Okay, I will come to this. But before that, let me make it even more interesting. Now, what are those 6 elements of surrender? I'll come to that. But before that, let me tell you what happens if we do this. ষড়ঙ্গ শরণাগতি হইবে যাহার তাহার প্রার্থনা শুনে শ্রীনন্দ কুমার. Array, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, who is the 7th Goswami, is saying, whoever has these 6 qualities, whoever has these 6 tenets of surrender, who has put this surrender in his heart and is following that, what happens? Tahara prarthana shune Srinanda Kumar. Their prayers will be heard by Sri Nanda Kumar. Their prayers will certainly be heard by Sri Krishna. How many of us really want our prayers to be heard? Please raise your hands. Hari bol. So, in order for our prayers to be heard, these are the 6 elements. Dainya means humility. Dainya Atma Nivedana. Atma Nivedan means offering our souls at the lotus feet of the Lord. And then Goptritte Baran. understanding that Krishna is our only maintainer. Avashay Rakshibe Krishna Vishwasa Palan. Always having a confidence that Krishna will protect me. Having complete faith and complete confidence that Krishna is my only maintainer and Krishna will definitely protect me. Bhakti Anukula Karjo. Bhakti Anukula. Anyone remembers that? What was that, Anangmai? I'm forgetting that. I sang that, but I'm not able to remember. Bhakti Anukula Matra Karjera Shikar. Bhakti Pratikula Bhava Varjan Angikar. Accepting only those things that are favorable for bhakti and rejecting all those things that are unfavorable for bhakti. So we talked about 6 things. One is humility. One is offering ourselves at the lotus feet.
Prabhuji, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can you make it a little bit slower, please?
Yes. First one is humility. Second one
Okay.
is offering ourselves at the lotus feet of the Lord. Atma Nivedana. Third one is Goptritya Varat. That means understanding that Krishna is my only maintainer. This social security, my retirement pension fund, okay, the insurance that I have, those friends that I have, these high profile people that I have, they will not be able to protect me. This my family that I have, they will not be able to protect me at the greatest time of need. Krishna will maintain me. And Avashya Rakshibe Krishna, Krishna will definitely protect me. Having a firm faith around that. This is the fourth one. And then accepting everything favorable, rejecting everything unfavorable. So this
Fourth one, definitely protect me. Say that again, please. Fourth one.
having firm faith that Krishna will definitely protect me.
Okay.
So, and these 6 things, as we learn this, what will happen is Krishna will definitely, he will definitely hear our prayers when we try to follow these.
And what one is sixth one? Sixth one.
Sixth one is rejecting anything unfavorable.
Okay.
Accepting everything favorable, rejecting everything that is unfavorable.
And what are the accepting favorable one and what are the rejecting unfavorable one to the bhakti?
Yes. So to start with, what we should understand is to be very.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
So the most favorable things are the ABCD rule. First is association of sadhus, association of devotees who are always Krishna conscious or who are striving very hard to be Krishna conscious. This is A. B is reading Srila Prabhupada's books, always trying to associate with Srila Prabhupada through his books. When we start, initially there may be challenges that, okay, we are not able to understand, but we should sincerely pray to Srila Prabhupada, please Srila Prabhupada, I am very lowly, I am very fallen. Please accept me and please reveal to me. And obviously we should come in these groups, ask questions, hearing from Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada's lectures are there. We should hear from Srila Prabhupada. There are very nice lectures. Actually, yesterday only I was thinking that, okay, I hear Srila Prabhupada's English lectures, but Srila Prabhupada has given a lot of Hindi lectures also. So I was hearing some Hindi lectures as well, and it is very nice, actually. Very amazing. C is chanting. So in chanting, it is very important that we chant, we cry out for Krishna, that Krishna, for so many lifetimes I've been so separate from you. So many lifetimes I've given for so many other things. But this lifetime, Krishna, please, I want to serve you. And what is the best way to serve you? Oh, Krishna, I want to serve your pure devotee Srila Prabhupada. See, think about this. Prabhupada is the person who, who gave his everything to give us all. I have to tell it like this. I am no one. I am a big zero. Whatever I am sharing, this is what I have gathered from Srila Prabhupada. This is what I have gathered from the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, from the followers of Srila Prabhupada. But when he came, think about it. This is a person coming in this country at the age of 70. Our Lalu Kaku is here. My father is, he was just here. So he's 70 plus. At the age of, Lalu Kaku is now 79. Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 79 also, he was traveling across the globe. He traveled across the globe. After 70, he traveled across the globe for 14 times, trying to give this for you and me, so that this message reaches you and me, so that when we get this, when we take this to our heart, then our lives gets transformed. How many of us are willing to do this? Mahaprabhu, Gaurang Mahaprabhu, the personality that you see on the right, he said, I have so many fruits to distribute. Please come and help me. Says the Supreme Lord, if he wants, he can make the whole world Krishna consciousness in one moment, because he's sitting in everyone's heart as Paramatma. If he wants all the demons to be killed, it is like demons killed. He doesn't need anyone's permission. But in this age, he has not come to kill the demons. See, as Krishna, he killed many demons. Okay, as Lord Ram, he killed many demons. He killed Ravan. But in this age, he has come to kill the demoniac tendencies within our heart. And if you see, the demons are in our heart, we see others' faults. We are sometimes envious of others. I would not say we. I am sometimes greedy. I am sometimes lusty. Okay, I am sometimes angry. All this, nature comes, right? So how do we deal with this? So Mahaprabhu's mercy is how we come out of this. And when we are able to come out of this, when we get purified, to the extent that we are getting purified, we will be able to realize Krishna. We will be able to see his everything like that he's doing here. Everything will be revealed to us, because right now we are seeing the world with a material vision. If one person has a black sunglass, if he looks at sunlight, right, the sky will look black, right? Brown sunglass, brown sky. Orange sunglass, orange sky. Green sunglass, green sky. We'll look at the world with whatever our consciousness is. When we are purified, then what will happen? It will be crystal clear. We'll not see faults in anyone. We'll see that, okay, oh, these are all children of Krishna. Everyone is a child of Krishna. We'll be compassionate to everyone. Someone may mistreat us. Someone may treat us so badly, but we'll think, okay, Krishna, I know you are teaching something through this to me. I know. I know this is your plan only. You want to teach me through this, right? So you are teaching me how to be tolerant, but Krishna, I am not able to be tolerant. Please, please give me that mercy also. So when we sit to chant, see, when we come together to chant, we should focus at areas that we struggle, and we should cry out to Krishna that Krishna, please make me purified. Okay, I want to be an instrument. How many of us are there who really want to please Lord Krishna? What happens, as a result of that, one who pleases Lord Krishna, he becomes dear to everyone. See, in the material world, what we try to do is we try to become dear to everyone. But those people, they give us stone, okay, from different sides, beaten from different sides, and we're like, okay, what do we do? But when we try to love Krishna, we don't have to make any endeavor to be dear to all others. It is an automatic effect. It is an automatic effect. Think about it. I will show you something. If you have, let's say, this finger, okay, there is a food item on the table. Now, if this finger thinks that, okay, I will take this food item, I will enjoy it myself, I will not give it to anyone. If it doesn't reach from here to here, will there be enjoyment? Up to the mouth, if it doesn't reach it, there is no enjoyment. So the finger has to cooperate and come to the mouth and give it, because the actual enjoyment will be done by the stomach. When it goes here, then the energy will reach the body, right? Then there'll be enjoyment. Similarly, we are all part and parcel of Krishna. We are like this. But if this part and parcel is broken, tick, like a screw fallen from a machine, this fallen there, will that screw have any value? What do you think? Will this finger have any value if it is broken from the body? If it says, I'll not cooperate, or you sit there, food is not reaching here, there's no value. This finger will not be able to. When the finger gives food here, finger also, he also gets strength by that. It is as simple as that. So, Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke, we are all part and parcel of Krishna. When we understand that our constitutional position, we are this, if we want to remain broken, then we'll not enjoy. We'll remain broken only. And our life will also be broken. Okay. But if we want to come out of this, understanding that, array, my real thing is, I did not know. When I heard this, right, it was like, what? I did not know this for so many years. I wasted half my life actually not knowing this. And now that, okay, we know that, okay, oh, I am actually this. I am actually part and parcel of Krishna. I am supposed to do this. Then what happens is, slowly we experience that, okay, array, this is so phenomenal. Because in everything we see how Krishna is orchestrating every little thing that in our life. Think about it. We can forget Krishna. We may not care about Krishna, but the air that we breathe, who is giving us this air? Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, the ability that you breathe, right? You are getting it from me. Forget about that. Let's say if you cannot pass your bowels, if you are not able to pass your stool, urine, what will happen? Everything is, you are eating nicely, everything is getting packed up. Slowly it will become gassy. Krishna is telling, I am the one who is giving you that ability to that vayu by which you pass your bowels, pass your urine. I am giving you that force. Think about it. My dear devotees, think about it. If we do not have that ability, where will we be? If sunlight, see, Krishna is telling that, okay, this sunlight, no one is coming and telling, tick, 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 sunlight, please come here. Like we take the cut. No, daily it comes at a certain time, it goes. None of us have done this. No scientist has done this. Who is doing this? Who is orchestrating that? Think about it. And that personality has come here in only 500 years back as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And why is this class so special? Now let me come to the crux of it. Let me go into the final part of it. So I showed you who our I showed you who this is. This is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. This is Nityananda Prabhu. They are, in short, they are called as GAURA and NITAI. On right side we have GAURA, and on left side we have NITAI. Now I will take you to Sridham Mayapur. In Sridham Mayapur, these personalities are here, and this is that same Gauranga Mahaprabhu who has the hands like this. It is the same position in which we dance. It is the same position in which we he's extending us. He's telling, come, come, my dear. And on his left is Nityananda Prabhu. This is that same, like whom I just showed you on the left hand side. This personality on the left hand side, this is the blue colored personality is Nityananda Prabhu on his left. And farther left, this bearded, the old personality that we see, that is Advaita Acharya. And on the right side, we have Gadadhar Pandit. And far on the right side, we have Srivas Pandit. This is on the center, we have Krishna himself in the form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and these are his four associates. These five personalities are called as Pancha Tattva. They have come for me and you, my dear friends. They have come so that we get the love of God. And that is why we say this prayer, which Mel Prabhu was asking at the very beginning. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. This is the prayer that we sing, that we chant before we start the Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day morning for every bead. And what does this mean? It means that I offer my respectful obeisances, my pranams unto Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas Thakur, and all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. I am getting all their blessings all in one way. Please protect me. And you know what is the power of this? The power of this is those, there are, Srila, there is a disciple of our Srila Prabhupada, very exemplary disciple, Param Puja, His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Guru Maharaj. He says that there were some people who used to see, many meat eaters have been transformed, but in the African countries there are many people who used to not only eat meat, but they used to drink the blood of cows also. Okay, but they said, okay, I mean, how would their heart be transformed? So Maharaj just said that, okay, you just chant this mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vashti Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Just keep chanting that mantra and also chant the Hare Krishna mantra. But keep chanting the Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya mantra again and again. They are so merciful, your heart will be transformed. And those people became devotees. They are amazing devotees. See, many times, I don't know if you have seen this. On the airport, when you go to Detroit, there used to be one big banner earlier. In the recent days, I have not observed that, but this used to be there. Either to the Detroit airport or towards Chicago. Every sinner has a past. And every what is the other part? I don't remember the other part actually. Mel Prabhu, do you remember?
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't remember the other part.
It
I know
is,
every sinner has a past, and every past has a.
yeah. Every sinner has a past, and I think it refers something like this. Every noble person has a future. So basically, it does not matter what our background is. Mahaprabhu never he discriminates. We may have any background. Okay. Okay. Someone raised the hand. You wanted to share that? What was the other part? This is with name R. You want to unmute? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Did you want to share something?
Yes, that proverb that you were asking. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future.
Yes. Every saint has a past. Yes, I was wrong. Thank you for Shama Karunami Mataji for correcting. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Every saint has a past. So a saint is not born as a saint. He may come from some background, but then every sinner has a future. He has to see where he is going to. So Mahaprabhu has come to give us this highest mercy. And how do we, and why is this session very special? Let me remind you all one very important thing, which some of you have observed very recently. Just this last week, we had the appearance day of Advait Acharya. Okay. I remember our Dhruva Mataji, Mel Prabhu, you were there in the temple. That is the day you brought Cedric there. That was the birthday or the appearance day of Advait Acharya. And on, on Monday, it is the appearance day or birthday of Nityananda Prabhu. Okay. And very soon, next month, we will have the appearance day of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. These are very, very special days. My dear friends, if you are sincere, you will get so much unlimited blessings. You have absolutely no idea. So, let me tell you something about this. I know it is getting a bit late in India, but I'll just try to wrap up in 5 minutes. Please listen to this very carefully. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More তোমা বিনা কে দয়ালু জগত সংসারে পতিত পাবন হেতু তব অবতার মোসামা পতিতা প্রভু না পাইবে আর. This is a prayer to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying that, oh Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please be kindly merciful to me. Patito Pavan Hetu Tavo Avatar. This incarnation is for the most fallen. See, if we think we are good, that means we are already proud. We'll get mercy, but will not get his full mercy. But if we think that we are the most fallen, then what happens? Patito Pavana Hetu Tavo Avatar. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings that this incarnation is for the most fallen ones. Mosama patita prabhu na paibe aar. But my dear Lord, you will find no one more fallen than me. That means what happens? He's for the most fallen, and because I am the most fallen, that means my claim is first. Please look at me first. Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa bolo kanha karo ami boro dukhi. Oh my dear Lord Nityananda. Nityananda, it means one. Nitya means eternal and Anand means bliss. One who is in eternal bliss. Okay. And you can only give what you have. If I have $10, maximum I can give is $10. Okay. If one is an unlimited storehouse of bliss, what can he give? Unlimited bliss. One who comes in his contact becomes mad in bliss. Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. He is absorbed in Premananda. He is absorbed in the love of God. Serving Lord is totally absorbed. My dear friends, we want that absorption. If you are looking for this, we have to tightly hold Nityananda's lotus feet. This Monday is most important for us because we don't know how much time each of us have. Okay, if we really want to take the full advantage of it, we have to catch hold of the lotus feet of Nityananda. Creep. Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. Kripa bolo kono karo ami boro dukhi. Some or other, please cast your merciful glance on me. Some or other, please accept me. I am very distressed. If we feel we are distressed, then Nitai's lotus feet are for us. Then, if we hold Nityananda's lotus feet, then he will open us Gauranga Mahaprabhu's lotus feet to us, and that will be completely open to us. But how do we get hold of Nityananda's lotus feet? Doya koro Sitapati Advaito Goshai Tabo Kripa Bole Pai Chaitanya Nitai. Oh Advaita Acharya, please be merciful to me. If you are merciful to me, then Nityananda's lotus feet and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet will be opened up to me. Advaita Acharya is the husband of Sita Thakurani. This is not the Ram Sita. His wife's name is Sita Thakurani. So he's the wife of Daya Karo Sita Pati Advaito Goshai. Please be merciful to me, O Advaita Acharya, O husband of Sita Thakurani. Tabo Kripa Bole Pai Chaitanya Nitai. If you are merciful to me, then Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda will be merciful to me. How many of us really want this mercy? Really, we are seeking for this mercy. We are all seeking for this. If we genuinely cry out that, okay, my dear Lord, please accept me, my dear Lord. I am that distressed person in this material world, just going from hankering from here and there, and everywhere I'm getting distressed. I am looking for this and that and this. But my dear friends, our main thing is our Father is the richest Father. Okay. He is the owner of this creation. If you think that, okay, our millionaire millionaire's dad's son or daughter is just begging in the street trying to find a simple handyman job, will the dad be happy? No. Hey, you are my son. But we have to understand that, okay, he is my father. Because we have forgotten him, that is why it is the problem for us. If we connect with our greatest and highest dad, will this be a problem for us? We are trying to look for a simple plumbing job, trying to clean toilet for someone, okay? But our dad is the greatest, he's the richest person. So how do we access Advaita Acharya? This goes into more into saying about, like, okay, the glories of Gadadhar Pandit and Shivas also. See, in this, Gadadhar is none other than Radharani himself. He came in as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Radharani came in as the mood. She manifested as the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and as the color. He took the color of Srimati Radharani, and the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, mood that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu carries is the same mood as Radharani. But Radharani wanted to make sure that, okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing it right. And so she again came in as Gadadhar also. Gadadhar Pandit is Radharani herself. He manifested 50, just 500 years back. And Shiva's Pandit is Narad Muni, the great devotee of Lord Krishna. So these five personalities, they have come to uplift us. And how do we get their mercy? To get to the storehouse of this mercy, we have to get hold of the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. Because if we get hold of the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, he will open our entire access to the spiritual world. He will flood our hearts with what is there in the spiritual world. And when he floods our heart with what is there in the spiritual world, what will happen is nothing in this world will shake us. Nothing in this world can disturb us. We will be of this world. We will be living in this world, but we will not be of this world. We will constantly understand how Krishna is orchestrating everything. We will cry to come back to see that when am I going to chant my rounds? Hare Krishna, because we'll be experiencing Krishna every moment. Okay, and we'll be just trying to see, okay, how can I please Krishna? If at every moment, if we have this mood that, okay, how can I serve you, Srila Prabhupada? How can I please you? How can I be a better servant? Please show me, how can I be a better servant? Oh Krishna, oh Prabhupada, I want to please Krishna because this pleases Srila Prabhupada. If we have this mood that, okay, Krishna will be pleased if I please Srila Prabhupada will be pleased if I please Krishna. If we have this mood, right, then what will happen is we'll be able to hold on to their lotus feet, and every moment we will be in total bliss. And in every situation, if we think, how can I serve? If there is anyone around us who are misbehaving with us, understand that Krishna, take it as an opportunity that maybe Krishna is acting through them to just purify me. But if someone needs help, if it is in my capacity, and if if it is not unfavorable for bhakti, if someone says, okay, I need help, can you give me a drink? Now this is unfavorable for bhakti. Okay, so giving him an alcohol will be unfavorable. Okay, so having a we spoke about this. I want to just repeat one thing, like I forgot, like in the flow, our Dhruva Mataji asked, what are those things which are favorable and unfavorable? I talked about the A, association, B, books, C, chanting, and D is diet. Diet is very, very important. See, first thing is abstaining from any non-vegetarian diet, because what happens is, how can we be cruel to Krishna? Is saying, Mamai Vamshu Jiva Loke. All the living entities are my children. How can we be cruel to a child of Krishna? And then we say, okay, Krishna, please be merciful to me. Think about it. If our parent has two sons, we kill our brother and we say, oh, mother, please kindly be kind to me. Hurry, you just killed my another son. The mother will still be okay, but she'll be this. Will this really hurt the mother, or will this give joy to the mother? We have given so much trouble to our mother. We have given so much trouble to our father by this effort. Okay. We are getting so much. What are we giving? See, if our nature is we want to get, we'll not be happy. If our nature is we want to give, in giving, we receive. If we want to look at everyone, each and everyone around us as a child of Krishna, then our lives will change. So we talked about these four things which are favorable. Now let's look at what are unfavorable. In diet, I want to cover one more thing. What pleases Krishna is, Krishna says that, okay, if one offers me whatever you eat, just offer it to me. It is very simple. See, if we are cooking, we just cook and we just put a tulsi leaf on that and put it on front of Krishna. We say the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 times and say, oh Krishna. Actually, best thing is if we offer it to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, I don't know if Krishna will accept or not. But see, Krishna came 5,000 years back. Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years back. Prabhupada came 50 years back. Okay. And Prabhupada, please accept this. Our Dhruva Mataji has the Guru Parampara photo. Okay, in that photo, just praying, begging to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, please accept this. This is only I could make. Okay, it has no onion garlic, it has it is no non-veg. But please bestow your mercy on me so that I become a genuine instrument, so that I can serve you, I can serve Krishna, I can please him. Okay, and through that, please purify me. I want to become your instrument. I want to serve in a way that I can please you, Prabhupada. And what will happen is, you don't have to pray that, okay, please bless me, that okay, I can be happy. This is a challenge. Try to be unhappy after that. You cannot be unhappy. You cannot be unhappy. You can try all your hell, but you cannot be unhappy. Because happiness, Krishna is the reservoir of happiness. He is Rasraj. Okay. He is Ananta. He is unlimited. Last time we spoke about how he manifested as unlimited saris. Are Krishna is Ananta. He is Ananta, he is Rasraj. He is the king of all mellows. We can experience that. When we experience this in our heart, right? It is no longer any theory. When we apply what we hear in this class to our lives, right? What will happen is we can see this in our lives happening. And anyone who comes in contact with us, they also want to apply it. because because what happens in case of contagious diseases? It spreads. One who one who becomes this one who has that Nityananda's bliss. Now what happens is that bliss starts spreading. So with this, oh, one last thing I forgot to add. So we covered the ABCD, things to do, things not to do. Not to do are 4 things. One is illicit sex, intoxication, including tea and coffee. Because why tea and coffee? Tea and coffee, it spoils our consciousness and takes us away from Krishna. If you are addicted to tea or coffee, please contact me. I can tell you other things which tastes very same. I take it. I'm the first one to say. Okay. Yes. And those you cannot even make out the difference, but they do not have any caffeine in them. That's it. You can offer it to Krishna. As simple as that. Third is, um, so we talked about illicit sex, intoxication, no gambling. I know none of us do gambling, hopefully. So, but even like gambling also includes investing in like stocks, like this share market. Why? Because those put us in anxiety. I have actually come across people who are investing in shares like in different places across the globe. When markets go up, they are like crazy, like, oh, what is this market? See, even if you have little, like, and I've seen people who have gone from rags to riches, and I've seen the other way also, who have come from riches to rags also. and and fourth is no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and fourth is no meat eating. Meat eating, I mentioned why it is harmful. So if we just try to follow these simple principles and try to chant, and we have this chanting sessions like, okay, in the morning over here, we all try to chant together. I'm so grateful to all of you for your association, because on a Saturday, you all come together, and I also, although however impure I am, I also get a chance to share about Krishna. And through by sharing about Krishna, it is I am trying to do this as a service, and you all are so amazing, like you are always trying to hear as a service. So it is a most wonderful um, um, reciprocation. And when we chant with our, you will see like when we have this tendency to hear chant like with our videos on, what happens is we automatically, even though we want or we don't want, it it brings in the seriousness in us that okay, let me be attentive. See, one who is attentive, uh, see, sometimes there may be exceptions, and that's fine. But if we have a sincere desire, no, 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 let me try to keep my video on and try to, so you will see that okay, you will be prompted to be attempted, because at that time you feel that okay, I'm being observed. So similarly, see, Krishna is sitting in our heart. He's observing us at every moment. Okay. I may pose that, okay, I am giving a nice speech and like this, but I'm internally, I may be a hypocrite. But Krishna is observing me at every moment. Okay. I may pose that, okay, oh, you chant like this, and I may put my head down and I would sleep. Many times I've fallen asleep actually, even while keeping the video on. And there is one, there are some devotees who have woken me up, and which is very helpful. I really appreciate, because sometimes like you may have not had a good rest or so, but whatever may be the reason. But I've seen that, okay, even despite that, like, okay, if I keep the video on, I'm prompted that, okay, I have to really chant. I want to chant sincerely. Okay, I'm unable to, but I'm trying to. So I beg at all of your lotus feet that I need your blessings. That, okay, if there is something that you find that is useful from this class, that is all glories to Srila Prabhupada, their Guru Parampara. And if there is something that you find that I may have spoken, like, okay, which is not useful, okay, that may be my own impurities only. Okay, I may have misinterpreted Srila Prabhupada, whatever he says. Okay, because I am just very lowly and fallen, but somehow or other, like, okay, because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, because of our Guru Parampara's mercy, they are allowing me to speak. Like, okay, but I kindly beg you for your prayers also, so that, okay, I am also able to uh, improvise, like, okay, so that I can become purified. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai, Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Srila Advaita Acharya ki jai, Srila Gadadhar Pandit ki jai, Srila Shri Srivas Pandit ki jai, and Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol. If anyone has any questions or comments, then we can take it. I'm most grateful to all of you. Please, it is my um, it is with highest gratitude I offer that, okay, you have spent so much time. So because you are spending so much time, um, if there is, I know some of you, it is very late. If you want to drop off also, that is fine actually. For those of you who are from India, Hare Krishna. Is any question or comments that you have, or else we can close it here. Dhruva Mataji, you have a question?
Mhm.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. People are saying whatever we have in nature, the God made us, like made that kinds of things for us. If we don't use it, then what's the meaning of the meaning of it? Because God make us this kind of stuff for us. They think like that. What do you say about that?
Which kind
They
of
say, say that again, please.
which kind of thing they made for us?
Like in the nature, whatever we have, for example, animals, we are trying to say no meat intake or like this. Everything is. I also believe that the Krishna made everything. Everything is Krishna child. I believe that. But most of the people they say no. The goat, the animal, whichever we have in nature, that's for us because God made us that. You know what I mean?
It's a very nice question. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
So this question is a Ravan mentality. You know who is Ravan? Ravan was a
Like,
demon, like, in Treta Yuga. Why it is a Ravan mentality? Because anything that Krishna has right here is an energy of Krishna. Everything that we have is energy of Krishna. And Srimati Sita Devi, she's an energy of Krishna. Ravan wanted to enjoy Krishna. Ravan wanted to enjoy Srimati Sita Devi, keeping Ram aside. Okay. We want to enjoy Krishna. We want to enjoy Krishna's energy without Krishna. What did Ram do? That same Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is Krishna himself, he killed Ravan. So we will be killed in our endeavors. We may be able to do this in our short term, and sometimes we may see that, okay, how come they are doing so many sinful activities and not tolerating? So Sometimes through this, when we are in this material world, right? Krishna never intervenes with what our desires are. He never intervenes. If we want to, if we think that, okay, I want to eat goat, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, it's fine. But if you look at the Bhagavad Gita as it is in English, it is said very nicely. There's a picture given. If one who has a tendency of eating animals, enjoying that, then they can enjoy. In the next birth, they will get a tiger body. Okay? You can eat as many flesh as you want. If one has a tendency of eating those meat which are cooked and like kept for some time, old things, like they increase the taste. Yes, very nice taste. What happens as a result of that? In the next birth, they get the body of a pig, hog. If one is used to sleeping very long, they get a bear body.
Okay.
If one wants
Mm.
to enjoy sensual pleasures with opposite sex, okay, illicit relationship, one is used to exposing their body, what happens? You can expose as much as you want. In the next life, you get the body of a tree, remain standing and remain exposed for hundreds of years.
Mm.
Everything has a
Wow.
consequence. Everything has a consequence.
Like you said, who enjoy in sexual activities with opposite sex, they will get a tree's body next life.
Yeah, so one who enjoys, one who exposes their body, one who has the tendency of illicit relationship. Yes, the one who wants to expose, they will get this. One who has the tendency of uh, enjoying illicit relationship, they will get animal body for sure.
Wow.
Animal or tree body. Yes.
Okay. Then how you differentiate knowledge and information?
Can you elaborate that question?
Uh, I try to ask you that what are the differences between knowledge and information? How may I know I'm taking information or I'm taking knowledge?
Okay, so firstly, see, like, okay, it is like this. In this material world, there are two types of knowledge. One is one is the Jada Gyan. Jada means material knowledge. Okay. Another is spiritual knowledge. The Jada Gyan or the material knowledge is it is ever changing. Okay. If you see in IT industry, there are so many things which are always ever changing. If you look at the university course books, they are changing from time to time. It may change in 10 years, 20 years, but it will change, right? They will keep
Yes.
updated. That is an information. Okay. And the spiritual knowledge is such that, okay, if we hear it from the right source, they are these are the timeless teachings. They'll be applicable in all times. Maybe the packaging of those will change based on time, place, and circumstances, but the knowledge will be consistent. What we associate with, we absorb that. If we hang around with people who are in the lower modes, then in that case, we will absorb those things. So if someone is an alcoholic and if we associate with that person, sooner or later we'll become an alcoholic. if somehow or other, like, okay, if we associate with someone who is very lusty, we may not be lusty, but then okay, it will hamper us at some point of time. So what is very essential is we have to be in association of sadhus. What does association mean? Association does not mean that, okay, we have to be physically in connection with them. It is hearing from them. Okay. And the best sadhu is Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is not a normal person like us who has come and he learned all these things and he became a exemplary spiritualist. He comes from the spiritual world. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he has revealed it that I don't remember this verse. Shama Karunamai Mataji, remember that Papi Jodi Dur Deshe? What was that verse? You want to say that?
Syama Karuna Matamai is here.
Yes,
No, she is not here. She leave.
okay. So then Mahaprabhu is, I'll just tell the English part of it. Mahaprabhu is saying that, okay, see, in this material world, all those who have come, except for the pure devotees, all of us have somehow or other, we have committed some sort of sins for which we are here and we are getting purified, fried here with our own karmas. And Mahaprabhu said that if the sinner goes to a different country also, my Senapati Bhakt, my commander-in-chief, will go to that place and reclaim them. So he had forecasted that Srila Prabhupada will come. 500 years ago, it was forecasted that Srila Prabhupada will come. It is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And at that point of time, and then Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in the Guru Parampara, about 200 years back, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur forecasted that one person will come very soon. He will take this message to the Western countries. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is the guru of Srila Prabhupada, he forecasted, my disciple will take it. Very soon a disciple will come who will take this message to the Western countries, because there people will be in total distress. When they take this, they'll be all the hippies will become happies. I will be very honest. Srila Prabhupada is so merciful. I did not know any of this when I was in India. I have to be very honest. I did not know any of these things. But Srila Prabhupada's mercy is so much in this Western world that even a defective instrument like me, even I also got so much mercy. Everyone has the potential. And everyone has the potential to be completely happy and to return to the spiritual world. Only if we have a desire can we make it. If we do not have a strong desire, see, if I think, okay, I will study. One day I will study. Okay, one day I will go to MIT. MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. You are thinking of that and you are saying one day, no day you will go there. Any layman can tell, okay, you will not make it. If we need the best, our effort also has to be the best. And this is the highest. We talked, why this is the highest? Because we talked about that impersonal, then the Paramatma, and the absolute truth, Bhagwan realization. One who understands this, all three levels are the same. Where is it coming from? It is coming from the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is what Srila Prabhupada came to give us. Many people who are practicing, they may think, oh, I have a God, he's formless. I know a God, but I don't know what God does. But here we know What is God? What is his mood? What does he do? Everything, his qualities, his pastimes, everything is revealed. And if we want to understand, if we want to associate with that person, then we have to know him also, right? Hope that helps, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. It's my last question. I got a lot of points, but still I'm confused. My question is how to surrender ourselves to Lord Krishna completely.
So, in order to surrender to Lord Krishna, what we should do is we should surrender to a bona fide representative of Krishna, that is Srila Prabhupada. And how do we surrender to Srila Prabhupada? We should surrender to a bona fide representative of Srila Prabhupada. What does this surrender mean? Surrender simply means we should follow what is coming from that bona fide representative. It will be revealed in our heart that follow this. And if we get that signal, then each and everything that is coming out, like, we should try to follow. We should reveal our heart if we're having difficulties in following something. But because surrender is not that easy, it does not happen overnight. It is not that, okay, I have been told surrender, okay, everything I will do. We'll see that, okay, our mind will be constantly, it will be after us, not to surrender. It will take us away from the line of surrender. So initially we'll have a lot of battles with the mind also, that I want to surrender because the soul wants to surrender. But the mind will be like, oh, no, that thing, that thing. Right? Because ultimately the rascal is the mind. The mind will somehow or the other, it will drag us.
Rascal.
Yeah, it will drag us like from surrendering. But only and only when it will be a gradual process. When we surrender, when we slowly we start opening up and we surrender. It is surrendering our mind. That is, how do we do this bhakti? Okay, what is it that we do? And as we gradually come to that through a bona fide guru, through a bona fide living guru who is dedicated to Srila Prabhupada, then through that we will be surrendering to Krishna also. It is said, your question is answered in 4.34 of Bhagavad Gita, or 4.36. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadikshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. That means one should ask questions to the spiritual master. And in what mood? In a submissive mood. Okay. And submissive mood means like, okay, see, like our Guru Varga, Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he's a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, very exemplary disciple. He's so submissive. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Guru Maharaj is so submissive. Param Pujya Radhanath Swami Maharaj, he actually goes ahead and he offers his obeisances even to his disciples. That is his humility. And Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, when he comes to give the class, he has a lot of treatments going on. His bodily condition is very bad. But when he sits in the class, he has to put his legs straight. And because the legs are now facing the audience, it is considered to be an offense because so many Vaishnavas are sitting. So he tells his disciple that, okay, cover my legs actually, because I'm offending so many Vaishnavas. So even though they are so exalted, but they're so humble. So through this, you will see we have to begin our surrender process by asking questions and by trying to apply this. Whatever is being said in the sessions, whatever you are hearing from Srila Prabhupada, slowly and steadily start applying. We cannot apply everything at once. Okay, we can try to, but then okay, we should take guidance. Okay, oh, I heard this also, I heard this also. What can I apply? When we take guidance, then in that case, we are able to move forward slowly. See, if like, okay, if we try to jump the Great Wall of China in one go, we'll only be fractured in our legs. Okay,
Ram Satya.
right? So then that will not happen. But if we gradually go, if we take guidance, then in that case it will work out. I hope that answers Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Yes. So we will end it here then. Mel Prabhu, you had anything? Maybe one last
Yeah,
one you can take.
yeah. I guess I really resonated with everything Zuba Mataji was talking about. And when you brought up like eating meat and the things not to do, the illicit sex, the gambling, the intoxication, um, it really resonated with the idea of like because coming from more of a like a Christian background myself, you know, the will, like God giving everyone the will to choose whatever they want to choose. In this aspect, the understanding or the realization is that Krishna does not interfere with our desires, which um, but those desires, but the execution of those desires creates the energy that which you receive. You know, um, that is so like that resonates so much with my heart. This is like, and I was having a conversation with excuse me, pardon me, with the Uber driver on my way to the gym yesterday, and the conversation was really about like morals and values, and just having that understanding that what you're doing is for the highest power, or everything you're doing is in service of God. So like, and even talking about that being in service to God, being low love, trying to prove your love to Lord Krishna, being in service to Lord Krishna, it all comes together in such a wonderful way. Um, 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 I really I really wanted to give a lot of gratefulness right now and appreciation for that confirmation, um, you know, of these things, of these ways to remain a pure devotee, and also the ways in which to embody and to, you know, serve Lord Krishna by serving, you know, Srila Prabhupada by serving a devotee, benefied devotee of Srila Prabhupada. And it just like, it gives me this sense of just release and acceptance of like the proper path to hold. And you know, I just wanted to, you know, reiterate that and to, you know, show my, I wanted to speak about it because it touched my heart.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. See, actually, one thing I want to add, I may have missed this point. You brought in a very good point. I want to mention the reason why Krishna does not intervene with this. And the reason is love cannot be forced on anyone.
Yes.
Mm.
Here,
What, Guruji?
love cannot be forced on anyone.
Oh,
Love
okay.
cannot be forced on anyone. Krishna doesn't force love on anyone. When someone out of their own desire develop the intensity to love Krishna, then Krishna becomes active for that person. If we have a genuine desire that I want to become a pure devotee of the Lord, Krishna, I want to love you. Srila Prabhupada, I want to really serve you. I want to love you, Srila Prabhupada. Whatever you want, please execute through me. Anyone who is serving us, we tell in our heart, we tell, Srila Prabhupada, this person is serving me. Please kindly bestow your mercy on them. This person may give me a glass of water. Srila Prabhupada, he gave me a glass of water. Please bestow your mercy on them. Okay. That way, what happens? A Vaishnav starts transforming the world as soon as he gets involved anywhere, because he's connected with Srila Prabhupada. Okay. And as soon as like anyone is doing anything, okay, that person may be a drunkard. Okay. And that drunkard gave water. He gave a bottle of water. Srila Prabhupada gave me a bottle of water. I'm so grateful. Krishna, thank you very much for giving me the bottle of water. Srila Prabhupada, please bestow mercy on this person. Srila Prabhupada, this Uber driver came. He's serving. Please bestow. Srila Prabhupada, see, I am not eligible. I am not at all qualified. You gave me so much mercy. Please bestow. He's more, he's more qualified. Please bestow your mercy on him. If we look at everyone around us with a higher quality, with whatever quality they had, not focusing on their faults, seeing that, okay, okay, oh, this person is doing so much for me, looking at everything, magnifying their good, and begging to Lord to give them the mercy, then it will be the report will go to Krishna. He will be like, this person, so many list of mercy is requesting for this. He is not requesting for anyone. Who is this person? I want that person.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Last
Okay.
is my personal question. Like today we have a Bhagavad Gita recitation. You said recitation, right?
No, we will start. I wanted to start the Bhagavad Gita, but because we have this Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day on Monday, I wanted to tell everyone about this. And on this day, what you could do is there is fasting till noon. There is fasting, and other than that, try to chant as much as you can. Um, if you can come to the temple on that day, it's a very special day. Um, you can have prasad there, like in the evening, have dinner there, and or afternoon, and that is why. And you can also hear these classes or hear from Prabhupada also. If you want, I can share something about Nityananda Prabhu. So you can hear from, because Nityananda Prabhu has so much pastimes. If you hear this, you will become mad actually. Because he's an ocean of complete bliss. I wanted to come to that. But before that, I wanted to introduce who is Nityananda Prabhu. And to introduce Nityananda Prabhu, I had to cover this class to take you through that journey, because I wanted you to understand what our relation is with Krishna. How is Krishna related with Gauranga Mahaprabhu? How is Nityananda Prabhu in the equation? Who is Advaita Acharya, for whom you observed fasting, or for whom you came to the temple the other day? So, because when we connect with these personalities, right, these are spiritual personalities. These are not like us. They are not in this world, but anytime we remember their name also, their name comes from our mouth, they are present there. Because of our impurities, we are unable to see them, but they are completely present here. And when Krishna Katha is being spoken, when this being is being discussed, at that time, Krishna personally manifests to hear this. That is how, because he's Srila Prabhupada personally manifests. They are the ones who transform our hearts. They are the ones who touch our hearts. Okay. And through that, like, okay, we really feel that within our heart, that thing going on.
What I'm trying to say
Oh,
is the Mataji sent me some links in today in Ekadasi. They do the whole Bhagavad Gita recitation. And I don't know where to start. It's my first day, so I want to join with them. The class started from 1:30. and I want to join them, and they go through the chapter first, each and every slok. They chant 700 slok altogether, or
I don't
like.
I don't know which recitation it is. Sometimes devotees chant. Uh, see you, and you can chant because these are the words of Krishna. If this interests you, then you can chant. And what Srila Prabhupada said is, it is important that we chant, but more important than that is to understand what is the essence that we can get out of this. See, like, and it is perfectly fine. If it interests us that, okay, let me chant these, it is perfectly fine to join that. But it is more important to understand, like, even if I know one verse, okay, where does this apply? And then, like, okay, start applying that in our lives. Even if we apply one verse in our life, we want to apply more because we may not be perfect in applying that one verse. But Srila Prabhupada said that, okay, even if you apply one verse, one line of one verse, no, one word of one verse, that's it. If we are, then we are fully Krishna conscious, if we have understood that. This is a very, very high science and
Oh,
has the complete potential in this lifetime itself. We can all go back to the spiritual world. Not just that, we can experience the spiritual world in sitting here itself if we are definitely sincere. So we have to constantly hear, even if it is the same class, right? Sometimes we have to hear the same class so that we are able to digest this. And also, like, okay, we should hear from Srila Prabhupada. I humbly request you, make it a regular practice to hear from Srila Prabhupada. I will send you some audios. Try to hear that. Maybe it may
yeah.
be, yes,
That was my next question. I
yes.
wanted to hear Srila Prabhupada. I wanted to hear him in Hindi. I wanted to hear him in English. I just wanted to. I was thinking about this last week. I said, because when I was reading, the
Science of
self
self-realization.
realization, yeah, um, I heard about all his lectures and how he was in New York and he was on Skid Row and like in a shelter helping everyone understand Krishna consciousness. I said, I know there has to be some audio of him. Like it's somewhere out here. I said, I
There are
want to,
zillions of
yeah, so
audios.
please.
Yes, yes, yes. I will send you that. I will send you this. Hear this. It will certainly help. So first, what I will do is I will send you the details. But because this is the Nityananda's appearance day, I will send you the audio related to Nityananda Triyodashi. Hear that.
That would be perfect.
That way you become contextual, get the maximum mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, and then I will send you the other ones as well.
Yes. And also, I wanted to add this. You guys, like, okay, so in the offerings to Srila Prabhupada, the sitting at the lotus feet, the actually offerings of flowers, like flower petals. In my studies, spiritual studies previously, I've worked with nature personally. I have a very deep like connection with trees, even to a point to where like they speak to me. I like commune with them. I offer things to them, and one of the most important things I offer to them is flowers. So it
Mm.
was like, I had learned that from a previous teacher of mine that was something important for offering. So when I came to the temple for the first time and I seen y'all offering flowers, I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "Man, this is." I said, "This is exactly where I need to be." I said, "Oh my God, my goodness!" I was so
We're able
I
to
was so
instantly connect.
smitten. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
It was so beautiful. I just said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so thankful to be here." Yeah, I wanted to say that too. I've been wanting to talk to somebody about that too for the longest, just to express my amazement at that, spiritual contextual connection and confirmation. Whew, man. Mm,
Krishna is so amazing. Krishna means all attractive, and he knows how to attract our hearts, how to connect us with what we know, because we all are individuals. We have grown up in different circumstances, but he knows how to connect this soul to me. He will contextualize that actually for us, each and he will personalize that. Very personal person. And when we
mm,
more and more about him, we can understand how he's constantly reciprocating with us. When we become
mhm,
unified, we can understand how we can be his most wonderful instrument, what he wants out of us, how we can please Srila Prabhupada. We have to have a very strong desire that, oh, Srila Prabhupada, I want to serve you. I really want to become a pure devotee. Please make me your servant. Please make me your servant of the servant. Okay. And at all point of time, we should meditate on this. So with this, we will end here. I know Amit Prabhu was also here. Amit Prabhu, thank you for joining once again. Rupa Mataji and R Mataji. So thank you once again. We'll stop here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Did you have any question or comments, Amit Prabhu?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Rupa Mataji, thank you very much once again.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you. Take care.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Jai Granth Raj
Hare Krishna.
Jai Bhagavad Gita ki Jai.